Hello, it's the governor. How are you doing? We're here on 27th of July, 2014, and I'm doing this week's Thinking with the Big Head lesson. If you don't like it, don't choose it. This stems from some questions that I've received and thought I would just give a generalized answer. And so, gentlemen out there have been having the problem where they're having relations, and we're talking in the physical sense, with women, but notice that they have a lack. And what I would like to put on the table is, how about you fulfill the lack first and then fulfill the other stuff second? Give you a prime example. One of the people that emailed in, they collected bikes. Okay. And so they said, well, I noticed I don't have a problem with getting women, but I seem to have a lack. And so I told him, don't engage a woman physically until she's found you 5 rare bikes. Why? Because in the process, you would hope to really, this is something that is key. You want to find people that you are pleasurable with, like your personalities connect, like you're the same in spirit, but the things that you might have grown up doing or accustomed to, they're different. So you have like that's where the difference comes in, and you're able to share. Why is this important? Because in the process of this gentleman building a relationship, he talks with the woman and explains what type of bikes are rare, what type of bikes aren't rare. And if this woman takes the initiative to learn these things, go through the process of finding bikes, learning about bikes, and actually choosing good bikes, I would say this woman is a woman that I could see having some sexual relations if I'm a collector of bikes. Because there's a connection there that for the longest time has been a passion of mine, and 9 times out of 10, if this person was to leave, I would still have this passion. But the fact that this person has taken an interest to this passion and has some liking and is willing to learn, it is something that her and I can build a relationship on, where we can go out on dates. And the actual pleasure of the date leaves you so fulfilled that there's really no interest of sex. Like, hey, if you like me, you're interested in wanting to be with me, then let's go to a bike show. We go to a bike show, then we have fun, and after the end, like, I just want to keep talking about the bike show, and like we can hug, and I'm gonna go home happy because we went to the bike show. Like, the focus was the bike show. You want to get to know me, I want to get to know you. Let's do dates and things, because when you go to the movies, leaves you in situations. But let's get back to how does this article help us here? If you don't like something, now let's just think. If we're dealing with a woman and there's a lack there, then there's obviously things about this woman that you don't like. And how much of this dislikeness takes up your time and energy? Because if you only like her when there's that physical pleasure there, how long does that physical pleasure last? How long does the gratification from the physical pleasure last? So after that's over with, what else? What then? What else do they give you? What else do you do? What else do you do that can take up large amounts of time that you enjoy doing, that's pleasurable, that you could do with this person, and they're not going to make the situation bad. They only make the situation better. They don't make the situation better and then they make it worse. Then I'm like, in this day and age, we have free will. We have free will to pick our partner, pick our job, pick things in life. And if we say, I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I don't like this, and I don't like that, but we choose people that exhibit those same things that we don't like, hoping that we can change them for some reason, instead of enhance them, not change them. We want, these situations seem to be situations that need to be changed entirely. No, why choose that? You're choosing to take it, and that's what the article goes on to talk about. If you point out something, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like blue cars, I go out and buy a blue car. Then I go complain to my friend who I was also talking to about how I don't like blue cars, how much I hate my blue car. I hate it because it's blue. Hate everything that comes with a blue car. I like the way it rides, but I hate everything else. You know what he's going to say? Why'd you pick a blue car? You knew you didn't like it in the first place. Why'd you pick this? Why did you continuously give your body in a manner that you give your energy? That's your energy. You give it to this person and you don't even like them. They don't even fulfill your needs. They can't even cook. You always got to spend money to go out to eat because they don't know how to prepare a meal. Do you want to So then when you move in, you don't understand why ain't no, well, you should have known, you knew that in the first place. But you chose to keep on having sex. When you keep on having sex, something happens, and that's what goes on to, it also talks about it in the article. If you continue to give yourself physically to something that is not lifting you up, but is pulling you down more than it's lifting you up, then you're eventually going to hit rock bottom. You have no choice. What is money? Money is something external to you. Okay, so I gave her some money. Okay, that money may add up. How many man hours is that? Okay, look at it that way. I don't have sex with her, I just give her some money. Okay. She continues to want more money. Yeah, you have sex. So then you're a sugar daddy. So that's what you're called upon. What happens when you want some sex or you want something more? What happens when you want something for that money? What are you going to get? Nothing. A nut. Which you can give yourself or get elsewhere. Then you start to get mad about the money you spent. Like, why give your energy, the thing that you have the ability to create life with? Is she so fine and it's so good? I got to give it to her raw because I give it to her all the time. So you're giving her the seed all the time, something you don't even like. Why? Because you keep on giving it to her. So the article says, why choose something that you don't like? Well, Gov. It was a one night stand. I was drunk. I was this. I was that. So what does the article have to say about that? Choose better. You was drunk and beat off. Be the person that got so drunk that they beat off on the chick. You ain't have sex with her. You chose. You're drunk. Remember. It doesn't matter. If you can choose to stick your penis in the vagina. If you can choose to stick it in the mouth, if you choose to stick it in the butt, choose to let her touch it, you can touch it yourself. If she look good, that's all it is. It looked good. That doesn't mean that it is good. Why are you going to pay for something that you don't even know that is good and you haven't even had an opportunity to find out if you like them or not? You have to choose to do better. Choose to do better, choose better all in general. I'm gonna get drunk and I'm gonna beat off on somebody tonight. That should be the plan. That's according to thinking with the big head. That's according to the base runner. That's according to something that is bigger, because you're like, hey, I want to get the physical pleasure, but I'm not trying to pay that price. I don't even know if I like you. You just look good. You know what I do to things that look good? I beat off on them. Can I touch it? Let me jiggle it. I think your booty is nice. It looks good. So I want to jiggle it because that's what I want to do. Your vagina looks good. So I'm going to look at it and do what I'm going to do. Jack off. You can, and I'm going to try to catch it. Just because of some other stuff. We don't want, that's another lesson for another day. Or if I do want to make a mission, if I want to bestow some knowledge on you, then you know where the gov says, but that's a price for me to say it on, to say it out loud. But there's a logic to all that if there's a need. But to just do it, just to do it, oh no. You don't even know if you like it. It just looks good. I like the way it looks. So Gov says, I have an alternative. He says I don't have to just get drunk and have sex and blame I was drunk. And so I was drunk, I had sex, and guess what? Maybe I was good. Maybe I'm cute. Maybe I got some money. Maybe I have something that she wants. So maybe she's going to let me do it again. And just because, guess what? I tried it. It was good. I'm going to do it again and again and again. And then I'm going to find out I don't even like you. You know what else I'm going to find out? I'm going to have to curse right now. Excuse me. Because I've met so many gentlemen who have told me this, who have heard this out of their mouths. And I'm going to put in the quotation marks, I fucking hate you. In quotation marks. Maybe you should have thought about that before you stuck your penis in it, sir. If you want to get drunk, keep some KY jelly. It's in The Big Hit with Mark Wahlberg. His homeboy, the assassin dude, tried masturbating for the first time, and once he tried it, he quit. He was like, man, smuck those chickens. I'm straight jacking. And he had this machine that worked out all his fingers, and every time you see him, he had a new type of lubricant. Hey, who can do it better than you if you so need to feel that physical pleasure? Because I have to give you a way out. But the article says that if you give your body to a woman that you don't like, that doesn't fulfill need as far as substance, and when this need is fulfilled, and it's like it wants to give back to you, so that it pushes you up. Like it's like, oh, you give me this, and because you and I have communication and we talk and you explain that this gives you the ability to give me what it is that I want, I'm going to help you do whatever it is that gives you that ability. I'm going to push you. I'm going to motivate you. That's going to push you up. Then after you do that, you show me that you can do that, then I'll give you Captain Longstroke. Sir Longstroke. Excuse me. Captain Pipewood. But just to lighten it up. But that is if you don't like it, don't choose it. If you don't like listen, sir, I'm going to tell you this one little secret and I'm going to go. The governor told you this, and I want you to remember it. You are special, sir. You are unique. If she around you, she chose you for a reason. If she want you and you want her, make her do better so that you can choose her. Hey, you don't meet the standard. I'm going to separate myself from you. That's why the governor says keep my scissors sharp. But if you want to get on that level, because this may be my level. And you like, well, I'm on your level. But you like, baby, I need a superwoman. I need that super level. So if you get on the super level, come holler at me. But meanwhile, I'm going to not settle for what it is that you're offering because I don't like it. Sorry. Get better. That makes, when you say that, guess what? When you say no, it makes somebody want you. It makes that mean that, hey, this dude told me no. What you mean no? Look at me. I know I looked at you and I beat off. Power up. Gotta go. See you when I see you. I ain't even had to take my clothes off. See you when I see you. All right. With that being said, it's the governor. If you have any questions, you have any emails, any situations that you're going through with the relationships, you can just email me anonymously. I'll email you back, and then I'll, address it accordingly in the following week. And with that being said, www.eyecuonline.com. That's icuonline.com. You can find a list of videos, Thinking with the Big Head, blogs. You can interact with me on ICU Online. Also, want to email me, that is at vadagov@gmail.com. That's vadagov@gmail.com. If you want to email any problems that you're having and you want to know a solution, you can email me there. You want to set up a consultation, you can also email me. We can get that set up. The life coaching as far as relationships, and that's basically relationship coaching. Excuse me. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. I hope you have a good week. Power up. So I see you, baby. Let's go.